All right, we all know it. Jury duty can be a little bit of an inconvenience, and for seniors, that can be especially true.
So we received an email from Denver 7 viewer Jeff Walthall from Greeley after he says his 98-year-old mother was summoned for a grand jury in Mesa County. He writes, "Did you know there is no age limit on jury pools in Colorado?" And Jeff says, well, he thinks there should be an age limit.
Yeah, some lawmakers, they think so too. Denver 7's Colin Riley is digging into a new bill that would create a way for older adults to opt out of that jury selection.
She's actually in remarkably good health.
This is Jeff Waffle's 98-year-old mother, Marion, who lives in Grand Junction. Marion's in good health, but with age,
she has problems hearing, and she has problems remembering.
In late February, Jeff couldn't believe what came next. His mom had been selected for jury duty, a grand jury in Mesa County.
I was just floored by that.
You didn't know this beforehand?
No, not at all. And I'm not saying that everybody who's in their 90s couldn't just walk into the jury room and be fine, but, you know, most seniors have hearing difficulties, vision problems, mobility issues, or other health issues that would get in the way.
Colorado is one of 9 states that has no age limit on jury selection. According to Pew Research, most Americans do see jury duty as their civic duty. But last year, a House bill was introduced to allow those 72 and older to opt out of jury selection.
That bill was vetoed by the governor, and this year Representative Carlos Barron introduced a similar bill, House Bill 261022. There is a solution. Make the process easier for older adults while leaving the decision up to them. It's how MSU professor Amy Dorr sees it.
If someone is of a certain age, that does not mean that they're not able to serve. It's something that we want to be sure that we are not unintentionally excluding older adults who want to volunteer, who want to be civically engaged.
After a week-long process, Walthall has been able to get his mother medically excused from jury duty.
It would have been difficult for my mother to follow through with all that if I hadn't been around.
And he's asking lawmakers for a simpler solution for older adults.
I really hope this bill passes because I'm sure there are many other people in her situation who may or may not have someone else to tackle it for them.
House Bill 261022 is still in committee, meaning it's still being debated. But if passed, Colorado would join most states in allowing older adults to opt out of jury selection based solely on age. In Denver, I'm Colin Riley for Denver 7.
Digging deeper now into the bill Governor Polis vetoed last year, House Bill 251065 would have allowed anyone 72 or older to temporarily or permanently opt out of jury duty. In a statement explaining his veto, Governor Polis said, quote, "Older adults have so much to contribute to our communities, and a state law that creates an arbitrary age-based threshold for exclusion from one's civic duty isn't warranted." He also indicated that he would be open to expanding the list of reasons people can use to postpone jury duty.